What would you say is different? You mentioned going from 100 people to 200 people, 200 to 500. What would you say are some of the big differences that you see at those different phases of growth?
At the phases of growth, you have to be able to become more automated. And when we're 100 people, I just keep thinking of interviewing. You can write in interview notes. I think of like my engineering teams around the world. It was really easy for them just to have somebody come in, have three people meet with them, for them to meet in a conference room, decide who they want to hire, and not utilize any technology. And that works when you're hiring like three or four people a quarter. But when you're doubling team size, tripling team size, you really have to utilize the technology. And also, you have to think of the not now, but the where are we going to be next year? And that's a very different perspective because usually, even if you work in 1,000 person company, you're coming in and you're doing that day to day work, right? Like it's the company's established, you have your processes, maybe you're improving them or adding new things or tweaking or launching new products. But you're basically, at that company when you're at a growth stage company that's making such significant change, you really always have to be thinking of what's next and constantly be working a step ahead. And that is one thing I've really learned to, I love it. I embrace it, but it's really important to keep that in mind because you can't just go with the status quo because you'll be just left behind.
And I imagine, as the company grows, you're bringing a lot more hiring managers into the process. There's constantly interviews going on, and you're at different stages of every single hiring process across all these jobs with all these different people involved. So it probably becomes, a pretty big lift to manage that and keep it all coordinated while ensuring that the hiring process is running smooth so you get somebody fast, but also so the candidate has a positive experience as well.